Hello guys, welcome back to the new video. So this will be our second part of the last series I made. So in the first series we made this one, right? So you already know this and you already made this. I hope you made that. So if you don't, please watch that video and make sure you make that. Okay. Uh, Also in that model we didn't include the buttons. Please be, you know, Please, you can just do that. Okay, it's not a difficult thing to do. So please, you can do that. Okay, thank you. Then we will now go to this second one, that is this guy. So we got the side view, everything ready to make. Okay, so in this section, we will be doing a different type of approach. Use the regular method we tried in here, and also you can do that, but I want to introduce a new type of like a new type of modeling, and also it is not new in my channel because I am already using that in lot of videos. So without further ado we can do that. Okay, so first of all we need a basic shape of this body. For that, let me think of the plan. So we need to calculate everything. I need to calculate everything. So let's start. First of all, I am making a cylinder as usual. Then I put 14 there. 40 is not enough. So I will put like 16. Okay, so this time I am using 16. Then okay, so then I need to make some cuts like this one. So 1, 2, and 3 is fine. Then of course I need to scale them like this. Of course, again I'm going to scale it down like this. Then I'm making a rough model, not the correct model. Now I need to select this much edges. Okay, then I will do this. Then I'm going to select these two. Again I'm gonna do this. Okay, so I'm gonna do it as quick as possible. Okay, I already explained that process in the previous video, so you can just watch that if you have any doubts, or you can just look at what I'm doing and you will understand because you already watched the other video. And I will change it later. So this one supposed to be in here, this one supposed to be in here. Okay, so I made the basic shape in here. Then after that I will just adjust everything in here. You can follow the previous method. Okay, so don't watch this, you might get confused. Okay, so it will affect my video quality, so I don't want you to watch this. Okay, so just do what you learned in the previous video. Okay, again I'm gonna select this one. Okay, I think I didn't use the symmetry, so I'm gonna delete this one. I'm gonna make only this part. Okay, Okay, you need to do like this. Okay, move them through the axis, not like uniformly or something like that. Okay. And also I need to make sure the curves are properly, properly looking good. It's looking pretty good. Okay, that is very important. So you have to make sure the lines are almost the same. Not every time it may not be same or straight or something like that. So like 90%. Okay, so you have to keep it like that. Okay, so this line looks fine, this line looks fine. So what else should I do? Now I need to mirror them like this. So 0.01 is fine. Then I'm gonna duplicate. Then okay, first of all, this is not the modeling process. Okay, so if you think this is the modeling process, I'm sorry, this is not the modeling process. We are just making a basic dummy for the cloth. Okay, we are using Quadra method. So this way you can very easily do that. Okay, I think this much is fine. So I need to go to the side view, and I have a lot of things to correct. But to me, this is not a big mess. I can easily fix it. Okay. I think I can do this, then put it like this. After that, I can just, move them like this. Okay, so it's supposed to be in the center. So this is the one supposed to be the center. This is supposed to be the center. So I'm gonna put it right here. This one goes to be in here. Okay, you can follow the same thing in the Redis Max also. Okay, so the basic principle is same, and you can do the same in the 3ds Max. Okay, I don't think I can make a big hole like this because it will mess with the reference image in the front view. Okay, so I don't want that. It will be in here. Then yeah, everything is fine. Okay, this one is not different. Not very important. Let's look at what we have. So we have this. It already looks like an armor. Okay. Okay, now let's continue. I'm gonna double click here. Then I'm gonna do something like this. Then again select these like this. Okay, now you get this part. Now this part needs a little extrusion like this. Okay, then only you can make a cut like this, but it's too much, so I'm gonna make it smaller. Then like this, maybe put it here, then again scale it down, put it like this. Okay, don't worry about this part. Okay, we will just make it fine. Okay, after that I'm gonna do this. We are almost done. Now we need to extend like this, and you are good to go, my friend. We will just do this, make a little rotation in here, because that's how it should be like. Okay, do this step only after you make sure the the front view is okay. Okay, or else it will make some troubles. Okay, so I think that's enough. This is not a necessary cut. I just did it because I did it for without for no reason. Okay, so this is what we get. It's almost identical. So I'm gonna make a new material, Arnold. Maybe Maya is fine. Then I'm gonna go to this Lambert. Then I'm gonna rename it as cloth, and you are good to go. So after that, I will use planar. Not this direction. I want that in this direction. So in order to do that, I have to put 5 and 5 in here. So it should be same. So you can put also 10 also. Then also in here rotate, I think I will put 0, 0, then 0. So everything should be 0, and I will get this straight line. Okay, straight angle. That is why I did that. Projection center is fine. It doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm gonna delete all the history. Then again go to this file and add a texture that is same as this one, and we get something like this. Okay, so then we go to the UV editor. The UV editor, you can see this one. Then I'm gonna rescale it. Okay, this get little hard because we are not making little bit harder here. I think it is okay now, and scale it up. So you have to be extra careful. You have to observe what you are making, how much you have made. So only then you can get a similar result like this. So I'm gonna go to this. Okay, so after we get this, you already know the shape. You already got the basic dummy shape in here. So whatever you make, it's correct. Okay, but this is not good for the game modeling. That is why we are going to do it again. So first of all, I'm gonna delete all the history, save it, and again, of course, I'm gonna make it live. Okay, so before that, I think I will select this one, and mesh display, I think I will soften the edges so it looks smooth. Okay, so after that, I'm gonna save it. Again, delete all the history, live it, save it. See, next step will be to take the quadra. Okay, before that you have to hide all the image planes. Okay, or else it will be difficult. Let's take the quadra. You can turn on the wireframe mode also, so you can see the previous wireframe, which is necessary. Okay, you don't have to rethink how the faces are. So cuts in here, then again in here and in here. Okay, don't worry, I'm not making it low poly. I will later add a cut like this. Okay, so I will do that for you now. Okay, again like this. So see, it's same as before. Okay, you can also use relax tool on this surface before using live. Okay, it will automatically solve any issues with this with the mesh. Okay, so if it have any sharp edges, it will automatically solve it. You see, this is what we want. See this loop. Okay, in here we have to connect them, but not on the front side. I think straight is fine, like this. In here is like this is fine. I need different cut in here, so I'm gonna delete it right like this. Make a cut like this. Okay, okay, this one requires two of them, that is why we need two cuts in here. Everything else is fine. Okay, and then we will make something like this and something like this. And something like this. See, this one should be the front like design. Okay, design on the shot. Okay, then after that, is it okay to do that? Okay, I think it is okay. I'm gonna do something like this. Okay, this way I think the loop is saved. The loop is not destroyed because of that, that detail. Then I'm gonna add a loop like this. So as you can see, I still get this one. Okay, if I want to make a sharp edge loop in here, I can still do that, but the problem is I can't do it like this way. Okay, so the solution will be to delete this one, then we have to reapproach the strategy in here, that is to do this. Okay, so we get something like this. Now if you do that, what will happen? That's not how we should do that. So again, one more cut, we still get this. So if I make a cut like this, no, I will again add a cut in here and in here. So we get what we wanted. Should we do that? Okay, the solution is to do this, then like this and like this. Okay, you might think how ugly it looks like. So, right, it is ugly. So I'm gonna press B, that is of selection, and just smooth it out, and it is solve everything, right? So I'm again pressing the B, and okay, I don't want it to move around like that, so that is why I'm again doing this. Then this part, this looks fine. For this part, I think I will put it like this. Okay. Okay, now I think everything is ready to do the next step, that is to do this. Then you can also the this soft edge settings. Okay, it will automatically no, don't show the hard surfaces. Okay, we have some little problems in here, so we added a extra loop in here, so we will see there is a possible way. So we can connect this, like this, maybe like this. So again, I'm gonna put it like this. Okay, so my mission is to reduce the poly count. Let's see if I can do that. So I'm gonna put it like this. What will I get? Let's see. If I do this like this, maybe I can open that part, but it won't solve anything, I think. Let's put it like this. I think I remove that part. So I get 1 2 3 2 no, I think 1 2 3 4 5. So I got 5 loops. That is not good. If I do this, now everything is good. See, I'm gonna add a cut in here and here. So this will automatically gives us a loop in here. The problem is we have to connect them. I think it works this time. You don't have to worry about the the edge placement on the body. It looks fine. But still, we forgot one thing. Our doesn't look like this. As you can see this part. Okay, so we need to remake the whole thing. So for that we need to delete this part and this part, maybe this part also. Okay, then we will do this like here. So this will act like this one. Okay, you can do this. Okay, but the reason I chose not to do that is because it will increase the whole edge loops in here. So this will eliminate that problem. Or you can do this. So there is also always a solution. You just have to find it. That is all. So this part goes to this part. Then I just put it right here and right here, and again relax it. As you can see, we get something like this. Okay. Also make sure this part doesn't move. See how easy that is. Okay, then this is all the upper part of the cloth. We need to solve a lot of things, but before that, let me complete this part. So one in here, and in here, and here. So one, two, then here. So I'm gonna add one here, one and one in here. Okay, after that, I think I will put it right here and right here. Again, another one in here and here. Let's unhand the image. As you can see, this one goes to this way, right? Okay. Okay, so the problem we did is we followed the texture of the front view. That is why we get something like that. So we don't have to make a cut like this. We can just, it will be fine with this much. Okay, it ends in here. Okay, according to this image, this image. Okay, it ends in here. This one is supposed to be another, like a belt or something like that. So it goes under the belt and it will just disappear. I don't know. Okay, so what happens after we complete this? We still have a lot of things to do. That is making this part. Okay, so there is a design in here, so we have to include it in this mesh also. Include that in the mesh. Okay, then I think you have to put it like this. So always use the reference image. Sometimes even if we do a great job in using planar mesh, sometimes it might turns out ugly, or it turns out bad. So always make sure what you are doing is correct. Then so we get something like this. We can also include this part in this thing also. It will save a lot of time, so I'm gonna do that. Keep that in mind that this should be extruded upwards. This should be so there is 3 layers. Okay, so 3 layers of cloth. One is this layer on his hand, then second one is for this part, third one is for this part. So it just shows the different height, okay, or different layer of the cloth. But when we make this one, we don't care about that. We need to do something like this. So in here and here, in here and here. So I think not. We don't need to do that. So I'm gonna. Okay, after that, I think I will put it right in here. Okay, so it won't cause any trouble. You don't have to worry about that. I will just put right here, make a supporting edge loop that will goes similar to our original body. So after that, I think it's very easy. You can use the older mesh to connect them. You don't have to just remake everything like I am doing. Okay, after that, I think I'm gonna do like this, and like this. So we get another cut in here. We will just leave it there, right there. So we get the cloth on this side. Okay, I think after some belt after the belt in here, we will get something like. Okay, I'm not gonna skip the belt part. Don't worry about that. So in order to do that, I will add a cut in here and in here, and we are done. This is how you do that. Okay, now I think I need to speed up the process in here. So I will just extrude it like this, be like this, and like this. Okay, then I will just use the live quadrat tool. Okay, then I'm gonna go to here and put them in here so it won't look bad. And I'm gonna make a cut in here. Then I'm gonna put it like this and like this. Okay, so after I'm gonna do is so make a cut in here, then make a cut in here, then you just have to delete it. That is all. Okay, I'm not sure about the back area. Let me look at here. So this one also has some in here. So I think it is supposed to be in here. So I will make a cut like this and delete here. Now don't forget about this part. Okay, so how we are going to do that? For that we need to delete this part. I'm gonna mesh, then separate them, and also make sure to delete the history also. Then I'm gonna select this. Okay, I'm gonna select this one. One last time I need to make sure everything is properly placed. So to my eyes it looks fine. I think I'll just hide it. Then I'm gonna select this one, and again I'm gonna go to here, I'm gonna add the cut like before. Okay, I'm doing it in slow as possible. That is why it is taking so much time. But if possible, just do it faster. Okay. I'm gonna put. Okay. Before adding a cut, you can also do this. Okay. Instead of making that cut. We are not sure about the back area of this cloth, and we will look at it. Okay, it says it should be like this, and also it doesn't have any cuts, so this much is very fine. Cuts in here, I think I will add a cut to this one, and it doesn't do anything, so I'm gonna remove that. So okay, so before I go, I need to make sure it is straight. So I think I'll put right here, and you are good to go, my friend. This kind of topology lets you paint the paint that design also, so it's very easy to find, easy to design. Okay, now I'm gonna hide the reference body. Okay, so I name it like that. Then there is also one more thing I hidden, that is this part, so I'm gonna turn on this part. So like I said before, there are 3 layers of cloth, right? Now I'm going to select them. So I'm going to select like this. Okay, maybe the easiest way will be to select the unwanted part first. Okay, so these parts are not wanted. So I'm going to select like this, then make a selection like this. After that, I'm gonna make a cut like this. Okay. Then I'm gonna unselect this part. Okay. Make sure you unselect this part also. Then again, I'm gonna extrude. This will give you a result like this. There is a problem in here, and we will solve it shortly. So I'm going to press 3 again, and we get something like this. Our cloth will look like this. So this one shouldn't have this type of curve in here. Okay. So if you want to remove it, you have to delete it like this. I think I will delete it, then I will solve it. So I'm gonna delete this one and this one also. Then move it. Okay, I don't need to move it, I think. Now I think I will just add a cut in the center. I will connect them like this. In short, you have to double click it, then unselect these two, and you are good to go. Then I'm gonna again press 3, and you will get something like this. Now let's go to now I'm gonna save it. Okay, I don't want any errors happening, so I'm gonna save it. Then only I will use the relax button. So relax, I'm not gonna use it in here because we made a extruding in there, so we don't do that. you can do one more thing, that is make a copy. Don't unselect anything, just make sure you select that copy, then isolate them. Okay, after you isolate, select what you want, then do this. Okay, shift and select everything, you will get something like this. Then you need to modify and center pivot it. Okay, after that I think you are good to go. So you have to rename it as belt. Then I'm gonna extrude it. So you already know the shortcut, that is Control E or Shift and move it. Okay, and you will get something like this. I make sure it has some extra thickness. Then I'm gonna add a division in here. Okay, so this one also have the existing, not the cloth, I think the blade. Okay, so it's similar to the old video. I'm gonna put the, again I'm doing stupid things. Okay, so I'm gonna press 3 and we get something like this one. Okay, I think this part is making some. Okay, I'm gonna press 3 again, make a little change in there, but I don't think that is not good enough. Okay, it's not actually very visible. It is since our cloth is not a polished surface like this one, we won't see anything. Okay, so and I will show you an example. So let's put lambert tone in here. So as you can see, you won't find it unless you do that. You can also go to this relax thing and make a smaller relax like this. I think it's okay for now. And again, let's go to this mesh display, soften edges. So let's delete all the histories. Let's put lambert 1. Existing material lambert 1 is fine. We get our cloth. Okay, so it's very easy to make. So you just have to think and make the right decision, that is all. I'm gonna add a cut in here. It gives a strong, maybe in the center, so it gives a smooth like shape. That is why I don't want it to look like a sharp thing. If it is in the game, you won't notice anything. Okay, we will change something in here. You can also use different mesh for this part. Okay, this will save a lot of hassle. Okay, how we can do that? Just delete this part. So the problem causing for us is this part and this part, right? And also this part and this part. So if you delete that, what we get? A clean mesh. See? Okay, so if this thing bothers you, you can just duplicate and make a shape like this, and you are good to go. See, nobody's gonna notice. Also, you need to make sure it won't cause any problem. So I think it won't cause any problem. Okay, some extra cuts in here and everything will be fine. So you can also retopologize this part to get a little more shape, but I think for now I think I'm going to stop it here. You can use the rest of the reference body to make the hand in here. So okay, finally we made the cloth. Okay, so I'm not gonna texture it because texturing it will take a lot of time. My goal is to teach you how to model this stuff, and we already did that, and we already reached that goal, so there is no need to continue. I think you can add a cut closer to this part, so only after you make the only after you texture it. Okay, only after that, don't do it during the modeling time. Okay, modeling time, just make it low poly as possible, texture it, okay, make it perfect as possible. Okay, then, or you can just make a copy of that low poly, add lot of cuts, lot of things, lot of textures, anything like sculpting also you can put it in the ZBrush and add any kind of roughness, cuts, cracks, everything, just put everything, then bake it over the low poly and you will get very interesting results and it will be wonderful. Okay, so our next goal is to make this old man. So he has some big belly. That is the reason why I took that image. Okay, so the model we make sometimes have big bellies. Okay, so we consciously choose not to make characters like this, right? And that is a problem. So we are going to solve that because we are different. Okay, so if I think like that, so think that I can make a character like this, so I'm gonna avoid making character like this and change the story a little bit. That is very bad. Okay, very bad for a beginner, and because you have to learn a lot of things. Okay, learn a lot of things, learn new things. That is what I'm trying to do. We have to think like a 15% of people. So 15% of people, they choose the difficulty level things, and only like a 5% of people choose a expert level hard modeling steps. Okay, and most of the people choose the easy method, so we don't want that, and we will make this one. So thank you for watching, and the next upload will be after 2 days, so make sure you wait for that. Also make sure you watch this one and share to your friends. Okay, friends and students. Okay, so I hope I give you a lot of valuable lessons, and thank you for watching.